with STEM and LEAF class, we're going to look at different times that it took students to ride the bus to school. So, if I'm telling you the time in minutes, you're writing everything I write down. 24, 14, 25, 28, 47, 13, 9, 17, 30, 35, 16, 39. So that's how long it took students to ride the bus to school in minutes. So the first thing you need to do is order them least to greatest. Okay? So what is my smallest number up there? 9. What's next? 13. Then? 14. Then what? No? 16. Then what? 17. 28. Okay, so I have my numbers in least to greatest order. Okay. Which that should be fairly easy because that's what we've been working on with mean, median, mode, and range, is you've been putting the numbers in order least to greatest.
Is this easy?
Okay. The next thing you're going to do once you have them in order is you're going to draw a line down your page. We're going to break these numbers apart into a stem and leaf. Your leaf can only have one number on it. So since I have two numbers on most of the numbers, one number is going to go in front of the line, one number is going to go behind. But my number 9 only has one number. So what could I put in front of it to give it another number, Bella? A 0. Because 0, 9, and 9 are the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to look at just the first number and put it in order. So I'm looking at the first number, so I have a 0, I have a 1, I have a 2, I have a 3, and I have a 4. So I've just looked at my first number. I've taken the first number from each of these and written it down, but did not repeat them. Then I'm going to do the last number. So now with 0, I have a 9. So on the side I'm going to put a 9, and then I'm going to cross it out. Next number, I have a 3, comma, I'm going to put a 4, 6, and 7, because each of those begins with a 1. Caleb, it's really hard to do this if you don't write it down. Alright, so what's going to go with my 2?
8, 10.
4, because that's the first one. You got to go in order. 4, 5, and 8. So what's going to go with my 3? 0, 5, 9, and with my 4 is going to be a 7. Alright, so I've taken each of the numbers and I'm splitting them up. So this is my stem and this is my leaf.
Usually stems have one number.
Stem does have one number.
No,
Leaf has one number.
That makes no sense.
All I did, Caleb, was take my same numbers that I had and I put the last number on this side.
Oh.
Okay? Let's try another one.
This is what I'm home with this way.
Oh, we forgot one thing on here. So we need a key to see what this says. So you're going to do 4, and then you're going to put a little box, 7, to represent 47. Okay, because you need to let people know what this line in the middle represents. Okay, so it just represents that space breaking those two numbers up. Okay, let's try another one. Your numbers are 305, 275, 283, 276, 304, 253, 254, 276, 304. Okay, first thing, what did I do last time after I had all my numbers written down? Least to greatest. So what's my smallest number?
276. 253.
253. Then what?
Then 276.
After 253?
254.
254. Then what?
276.
Not 275. Then 276. And there's two of those, so I have to list them both. What comes after 276?
300.
No.
Oh, 283.
283.
And then 204.
Well,
304.
304, which there's two of those. And then I have 305. Okay. So again, I'm doing my stem and leaf. If I can only have one number for my leaf, I have three numbers here. So how many are going to go on my stem side?
3.
2, because if I take away that last number, the first two numbers are going to go on my stem. So my stem is going to start with 25. I don't have anything in the 260s, but I'm still going to label it as 26. Alright, I'm going to go down to 27,
28.
28. Again, I don't have anything with 29, but I'm going to still label it.
30.
And 30.
31. 32.
Okay?
3.
You're not even following along. Look at my numbers. Do I have anything above 30?
Yeah. 305.
305 starts with a 30.
Oh. Yeah, 252.
253 starts with a 25.
No, it's bigger than 30.
But I'm looking at just the first two numbers.
Oh.
So is 25 bigger than 30?
No.
No, so I have it all. Alright, so what's going to go behind my 25 here? Starting with my smallest, what is it?
5.
A 3,
4.
4. So cross those out. 26, am I going to put anything down?
3.
No, because there's nothing there. So 27, I've got a 5, a 6, and a 6.
Ooh.
Under my 28, I have a 3. 29, do I have anything?
No.
No, so I leave it blank. And under 30, I've got a 4, 4, and a 5.
I get it.
Okay? So my key, I'm going to say 30, give it a box. How do you put your chair down? 4 equals 304. 30 box 4 represents 304.
Yeah.
Okay? Doesn't matter what number you pick for your key, as long as you show how it's breaking it apart.
Okay.
Okay? Questions on stem and leaf plot? Kaden. Well, you have to show this. This is the whole part of it, because you're going to have to answer questions based on this. So, what don't you get? We're taking the first number and putting it in front of a line, and we're putting the last number. We can only have one number behind the line. Stop, Amy. So see how I put them in order? The last number has to go over here. So if I was to look at this, I would say this number, if I wasn't given this information, and I was just given my stem and leaf plot, I know that based on this, my number started with 253 and 254.
Yeah, and then there's only
Okay?
260.
Because a lot of times they're going to give you the stem and leaf plots without the numbers, and you're going to have to read it. So you're going to have to know how to do it. Okay?
I don't even know how